All right, so there are 1, 2, both here. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. There's a nut behind her, so you gotta go from behind. 6. One from down here. Let's check the other side. 7 here. 8, and then 9. This is the round. 9. Let's look at the other side. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I feel there's another one here. 13, 14 right here. And then 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so 18 bolts holding this bar. Okay, so we're gonna go from behind this one and take that one out, and take this one out, and then we should be taking out the entire bar. Alright, so as you can see, we got the bar out, and this is why we lose the wire. So now, as you can see, there is a lot of slack to it. A lot of slack, so it's safe. This is safe. See, the wires ain't gonna be pulled. It will stay like that, okay? You know, I just pull it from here, but if at any point, I'll just disconnect it from here and then done. All right, now to dismount the HVAC unit. So it has a couple of bolts in there holding it. 1, 2. So it's loose from there, so it's probably holding from these 2. So I'm gonna get the bolts out from here and then disconnect the HVAC units. Alright, so I uninstalled the 2 bolts, mounting bolts on the bottom there. So now there's one more bolt which is right down here. And we can see it right there, see? So we're gonna disconnect it, and then that should pull up the entire HVAC unit out of the way. Alright, so also there's, forget all about the hose. Oh, there it is. There's a hose. Get the hose, there you go. That's the drainage thing. Alright, so I finally got the HVAC out of the way. So now let me see if I can go fish my socket in there and get that thing out now. There's the HVAC unit. I want to clear up this mess, so I'll put the HVAC unit on top and start dismounting the unit itself. And then we'll pop out the thing in it and start putting back everything together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out the screw right here, which is already good. And then there's a screw here and a screw up there because we're going to separate this one out of that one. Alright, so I got the unit out. Let's get it light here and then shine and see how we look at it. So the leak right here, that green stain, that's where the leak is. Alright, so we're going to continue to take the cover out and then we'll expose the evaporator. Alright, so you gotta separate the screws from here. There's another one here, and then you gotta pull this thing off, this white material. There's another screw here, there's another one down here. Rotate it, gently rotate it. There's a final screw right here, and that should take out the evaporator cord. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the evaporated core. We got it off. That's the thermistor right here. Here's all this green stuff leaking out. So we got it out there. And then as we're going to clean up here, all these tapes, like this none of it. Alright, so we got the high and the January parts. And here's the new evaporator here. And check it out. Plug it up the phone too as well. So we will have to transfer the thermostat to this new part. Look how rusty that thing looks like compared to the new one. This is like clean. This is like probably like mold there. Anyway. So I got the old one out. Everything is transferred. The thermostat is transferred here. I got the new evaporator installed here. And this one was like down, so I had to bring it up. Just like how the old one is. So I just give it a little pull. And that's about it. And that should be seated here. Make sure this one goes in here properly. Okay, so far I installed a new evaporator and everything has been put back together. It was an easy peasy. I got the old expansion valve out. It was very kind of difficult and it took me time because I had dropped a socket when I was taking out the expansion valve. But I find my socket. It's one of those special sockets. They're very stubby, which is a good type of sockets, and I don't want to lose these sockets. And they're from Gear Wrench. So if you're looking for this special socket, they're a Gear Wrench brand, so you could try them out. Anyway, as I right now I'm gonna start mounting up the EC unit back, and we're gonna start putting back everything together. So the EC unit is ready to install. I have the new evaporator installed in here. It was an easy install. I also cleaned up the tray and with all the oil stains and everything. These are the mounting points. There are 3 mounting points. So this will be facing, this whole side here will face on the windshield side. So we're gonna start moving in and remount everything all together. So as you can see, I'm trying to get this thing inside. We're gonna make sure that they all go through the holes from the firewall. So I'm trying to show what I'm talking about. So we gotta make sure that these 2 goes in there, along with this one here goes in that hole. So we're gonna have to do some little finessing around, and then we should get it in. Alright, so I got the HVAC unit installed, and I got the 3 mounting bolts on the bottom installed as well, and that it was crazy. It was a lot of finessing, and I was struggling to put it on, but I got it on. So if I can do it, you can do it, guys. You know, it's just you put your heart and mind into it. Okay, all right. Now let's start mounting back up the bar, because we want to put everything together, and then we go in the front and install a new expansion valve and put back all the hoses together. All right, so I have everything installed. Well, not quite everything. Well, the bars are installed right now. It's all tied up. I put back the BCM back on the frame, and now we're about to reattach all the wires and the wires and the clips to the frame, as I'm doing right now. There you go. Let's go back to their holes. It's gonna take some little time. an effort to get it in. There you go. And just be mindful where the wires goes out and goes in. The 2 grounds goes here. We have another ground going here. There's another ground here. And these wires goes back in here, clipped onto the frame. As you can see, they have to be clipped onto the frame. Click up on here, and the rest goes clip on top. And then we need to reroute the wires for the thermistor, which is down here. And also we have to reroute all the wires on this side. And we'll put back this module up to here where it belongs and plug in all the wires in. Excuse me guys, I just had a donut and it's not a healthy food to eat for lunch. And there's another ground wire here somewhere. Here it is. So remember to mount out everything and I'll share the finished results. Right, so stay tuned as I continue this adventure. Alright, as you can see, I installed everything back how it was. I got this module installed there. Then this is the antenna wires, okay? Goes around 5 hours as well, but this is the antenna wire, and it goes from here to here, and this is where it connects to the radio for the antenna system. Alright, so all the wires are installed, grounds are installed, every ground here. Ground installed. We go to the other side. Okay, so we have the BCM installed here. All the clips are installed. There's another ground here, and the 2 grounds up there is installed. I have the thermistor connected down here. You can see it's right here. That's the thermistor here. Also have the ACAs and all the blenders are installed. Where it is? Right here. They're all connected. They're all connected. You can route it up and the blower motor. So next up now is we go to the front and start cleaning up all the lines. And then it's time to pop up the dashboard. Yay! So our next step now is to install a brand new expansion valve. Here's the one that we take out that we had a hard time. But first things first, let's install back those mounts. The one there and the one over there. And okay, so here's an update of what I did. So I have everything connected. The hose is installed. I got the AC line and the plastic cover and everything installed. But before I continue, I put it under a vacuum for like 20 minutes and I shut it off. So, and it's been like half an hour and still holding vacuum, which is awesome. So now I can continue my job. So my next step now is let's put back everything, starting out with the wiper blade motor is installed, and then we'll put back the cover for that. And then I will go and start working on the inside, putting back the dashboard and everything. I'll try to do the steering wheel first before I do the dashboard. Alright, so we're back on the 3rd day of finish up this AC repair, the evaporator replacement on the 2020 Palisade, Hyundai Palisade. We're officially got this bolt in for the steering wheel. It was very, very difficult because the nut is not stationed. It's like it goes up and out, so you will have to use this screwdriver here, a thin screwdriver, and position the nut on the inside of the slot just to get the bolt in at the same time. And what you want to do is you want to put a nut here so that it holds the steering wheel, and when you do that adjustment and play with the nut so you'll get the screw in. It was kind of difficult, but I officially got it. Now we can continue on in and point up the dashboard. But first things first, I want to double check everything, make sure everything is there, make sure everything is intact. I want to do next now is install the two air ducts, one on this side and one on the other side of the passenger, and then we'll move forward. Alright, so I double check everything and everything looks good. I got the wires plugged in. So don't forget these wires in the bottom. I plug it in and back. I install the air duct on this side. Alright, and then I'm going to install the other air duct on the outside, which is I already did. I'm saying that. Install right here. Let me just make sure I install all the wirings together. All the grounds are attached. This is attached right here as well, the antenna, the airbag. This is for probably the speakers and the ambient and the temperature sensor. All the wires are connected for the HVAC units. As you can see, I'll show you the lights. There you go. As you can see, they are attached here, here, and here. Attached right here. All of them is in touch, and also the unit behind there as well. All right. Make sure all the grounds are attached too. The grounds are very, very important. If you lose one, then you're gonna chuck a bunch of coats on the unit. All right. So now, I want to check all the bolts, make sure they're all tight. See, this one is not tight, so I'm gonna tighten that one off. Okay. So it's tight, tight, tight. So I'm gonna tighten this one here. Always good thing to double check everything before you install that. Yeah. Alright, so far everything looks good. I set up there's a ratchet.
Señor, esto es un estreno. Ajá. ¿Esto es un estreno, mega? Dice así. ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo se dice?
Lock this thing in. I'm just screwing this one in now, and now that one right in. Alright, so I got the dashboard in now. Now I'm gonna get the couple of dollar screws and start mounting up everything all together. And then once I put back the trims bit by bit. Alright, so far we have the dashboard installed, and then now we're going to install the instrument cluster, the stuff that goes on top, and then we're going to install the airbag module for the driver's side. And now we'll work on the other side here, install everything back. We're going to install the two trims here, the gray ones, which is I have them in the back here somewhere, and then we will put that the A pillars, one on each end, and I'll give you guys an update on how far I reach, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna give you a follow-up on what I did. So far, like I said, I installed the dashboard, and then I start putting back the trims, this one and this one. Very simple, it snaps in. So you start with this one first, and then this one over there, you snap them together. Go back the instrument cluster. That's the first thing you gotta do. Install that one first, and then install this small trim right here. Second, and there's another trim to go in there, a plastic trim. I'm going to show you right now. We'll install the grill up there and plug in the speakers, the ambient light, and the temperature sensor. I got the A pillars installed, the left and the right installed. So we're moving along as fast as we can. Up next we'll do this one here. We're going to install the couple plastics here. Where can I put it? It's in there. But this trim right here. And then we'll install the radio next, and then the rest of the bottom pieces, and then we'll install the center console last. So we're as smooth as fast as we can because I have to get this vehicle out today. Alright, so here's an update. I got the radio installed, I got the back trim piece installed, the trim cluster, inner trimmer installed, and I cleaned it up because it's dirty. I got the covers installed for the steering wheel. It's on. That's out of the way. The A-pillars are installed. And then the speakers and the grill and all that stuff. The sensors and ambient temperature. Now up next now is to continue to install more things. Like the plastic trim there on top, which is on my install right now. And we're going to install the middle piece, which is the EC. And then we'll do the bottom piece down there. And then the next bottom piece down there. And then we'll start the center console. And we should be done here today. We'll keep it updated. Alright, so I installed the trim here for the radio and the instrument cluster. Now it's coming alive now. Now next up, I'm gonna concentrate on do the driver's side, like finish up the driver's side. And then I'll proceed on the passenger side and finish up everything. And then the last thing will be the center console. And then we'll do the vacuum and charge, re-vacuum and charge again, because it's holding vacuum for the whole night and it's doing great. So that's a good fix right here. And my shoelace is untied right now, I don't know why. But we'll post it. Alright, so I was saying that I will finish up the driver's side first, but unfortunately, you're supposed to install this piece first, and then you install that piece for the driver's side. So now I'm gonna have to take this one out, put this piece in, as you can see, and then you put that piece, and then after that, then you put the pieces right here, and then that should finish up the dashboard itself right there. And then after that, then I'll be working on the center console. So stay tuned as I progress this mission here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I finally finished installing this piece here. We're gonna give it a wipe down. Screws here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then there's 6 down here, 7 and 8 and 9. Okay. And these 2 holes are for the center console. So we're looking at 1, 2, and 3 screws for the top. And I think we have 3 screws. We have 2 screws, so one more is missing. Unless I have more on the other side over there, but we'll check it out. So let's continue on, putting back this piece together with that, and moving forward. Alright, so I installed the bottom piece, as you can see. And the trim in there with the glove compartment. So now we're just adding this piece, the glove compartment and the center console. We're about to finish this job. Also the panels, the side panels, left and right. And we'll have to put back the trims here, along on the passenger side as well. Reestablish the weather stripping. And that's it. Then we go to the front and we start doing the charging, the vacuum and charge, and this car is out of here today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have made one big error, which is I'm about to show you right now. But always double check your work and know what you're doing, because when you put everything and you left out one thing, expect to take out all of it again and put back the cylinder piece and put back the whole thing again. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Okay, so what is that I'm missing here? I'll show you right now. there's supposed to be a controller here, and I forgot to install a controller here. So I won't have to take down this whole thing again, not take it all away, but I'm gonna see if I can slide it in forcefully without damaging it, and then after I will put this trim back in piece. So this is the controller I was talking about, and this is for the radio system. Okay, and there's 2 wire harnesses to connect. I'm gonna have to look for it and connect them back. Alright, so basically everything looks installed back as it was. If I got this controller in, so now we are about to install the center console. First, we install the glove compartment. And that's about it. And we start the center console. So right now, I install the center console. It's very simple and snappy. Basically, what I'm showing you guys is I already show you how I take it out. So pulling it back is like the same thing. Okay, you just slide it in, 6 screws. That's it. Just break up all the wires for the controls on top, and you're good to go. And then we'll install the other half of the piece, and then we'll finish up by installing all the trims for the bottom along with the other side, and then we'll move forward to the front. Alright, so as you can see, we have the center console completely installed, and now we're going to install this last piece for the center console. This is the controllers and the shifters. And it's just plug and play. Just connect all the wire harnesses to here, and then you press it in. That's about it. And here it is. It's all nice and installed. And now we should just give it a nice wipe down. We'll just finish up all the plastic, and then we'll give it a good wipe. Alright, so as you can see, guys, this job is complete on the interior. The center console installed, side panels, the trims, everything's installed. The weather stripping is back how it was. See, when you're the master, you gotta be master in this. Okay, nothing left there. And certainly nothing left in here. Only the customer's personal things. Her keys is down there. I'm gonna get it out. Okay. Everything we return here. Steering wheel is up. Everything is up. Okay. I'm gonna plug the battery. I'm gonna start the car to make sure everything looks right. Okay, so. Alright, so I have completed everything. I didn't show you the step by step. So everything is back to normal. I got the AC running. Right now it's at 54 degrees, which is cold. I already did the vacuum charge and added the oil. Sorry I didn't show you guys how to do it. But if you watch my auto video, it's the same concept. Right temperature right now, which is great. Customer's gonna be happy. And that's it, folks. This is the end of the episode of the Hyundai Palisade. I want to thank you all for subscribing to me and follow me on TikTok. And always remember, guys, one love and peace. Take care.